This is Dr. David Shine, and welcome to Business Law 101. Now, I want to come back separately to adverse possession. Adverse possession is a rather unique concept, and what it says is that if you occupy a property that is open and obvious, that if you do it for the statutory period in the state, many states it's 10 years, some states it's 5 years, as long as you occupy the property and take care of it and you're not hiding out, you can become the owner through adverse possession. Now, what I want to point out about this is that it's very specific about open and obvious. So a good example is, say that somebody out there in Montgomery County out past Tomball has got a nice big tract of land, and somebody sneaks in from the back, not from the street side, but somehow hikes in there from the back, sets up a tent or a little camp, even a camp trailer on the back of the property, and lives there for many years. But the owner does not know it. The owner doesn't realize that the person is out there in the back 40 hanging out. So then after 5 years, the person who's squatting in the back of the property says, oh, hey, I've owned this property by adverse possession. Look, I've been here. I've been doing everything and all that. And the answer is, nah, that's not going to work because it wasn't open and obvious. The public did not know that you were actually occupying the property, and so you didn't meet one of the real fundamental terms of adverse possession. The other part of adverse possession that's important to appreciate is that you can never occupy by adverse possession a property that you entered legally. So in a classic situation, you rent a house, and after you've been renting the house for a year or two, the owner passes away and the family are not paying attention and they haven't come to take over the house and so forth. So you say, well, hot diggity dog, this is great. I'm going to take over the house and continue to be the owner or eventually become the owner. And the answer is no, that won't work either, because by entering the property with the color of title, with the right to be a tenant, you cannot convert yourself to an adverse possession owner. So kind of some interesting little concepts there. But again, that's going to vary from state to state in terms of length of time you need to occupy the property in order to become the owners.